for every parent in this world to contribute towards creating a girl child who feels whole, who feels complete, who is not subject to insensitivity, who is not subject to inhumanity, or who is not subject to prejudice, then we would be bringing up a feminine who is whole. If we look at violence against women, it is at 3 levels. It is experienced as injustice, prejudice, insensitivity, and inhumanity towards women. This crime against women at these levels are seen in most of the countries of the world. Women is seen in respect to her body, to her face, to her weight, to her relationship towards man, her need for a soulmate. This is what is seen in every magazine, every book, or every movie that we watch. It is a very limiting experience or perception of a woman. But are we these limiting identities? Is there not an experience of immense power within us? Because if you see a woman as being a limited being, equated to one's body, equated to one's relationship towards man, physical and emotional, then we would be insensitive towards her. It is not about women being superior or inferior to men, just that she manifests her power in this world very differently than a man. It is not fight against men. If you go around the world, people narrate to me stories, very popular legends and myths. And a woman has been an integral part of every legend and a myth. She has experienced immense power and she has a huge voice in it. But over generations, it has been tweaked. And it has been seen that a woman is responsible for war, woman is responsible for strife, woman is responsible for downfall. But is this perception really true? In the Garden of Eden, Eve is supposed to be the temptress and Adam is supposed to be the victim. But is it true? In Iliad, Helen of Troy is supposed to be responsible for war, but not the bloodthirst, ambition, and lovelessness of Menelaus. In Mahabharata, Draupadi is supposed to be responsible for the downfall, but you don't see Yudhishthira's addiction towards gambling as being responsible towards downfall. But why? Over and again, we believe that we are incapable, women are incapable of facing challenges. But is that perception really true? Once we are able to see a woman as capable of immense potential, capable of immense impact in her own lives, lives of her families, organizations, and the world, then we would not experience such a prejudice against women. Women are half of humanity. But until 50 years ago, they were not given equal rights. Many girl children across the globe are abused, are victims of violence. There are many girl children who are killed, even today, even before they take their first breath. Why such cruelty within our hearts? How could we experience a beautiful present when half of the human population is struggling for dignity and survival? Or how could we create a beautiful future when we are currently hurting the souls of their mothers? Krishnaji and I are parents of a girl child. And we know how important it is for us to bring up a girl child with unfettered consciousness, who's not tied up in shackles of limiting beliefs. In Lokaa, I see a child with rare sensitivity. In Lokaa, I see a child with immense joy and decisiveness and great power. It is a request from Krishnaji and me for every parent in this world to contribute towards creating a girl child who feels whole, who feels complete, who is not subject to insensitivity, who is not subject to inhumanity, or who is not subject to prejudice. Then we would be bringing up a feminine who is whole.